What's going on, everybody? It's Glenn for the latest news, and if you're new here, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. I want to start this video off by saying Happy New Year's to everyone. Hope everyone is safe into the new year with their families. We're gonna start off with SmackDown. SmackDown was a decent show this week. I can't lie, it was better than last week. Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens still going at it. They're gonna have a ladder match at the Netflix special. No, is it at the Netflix special? Oh no, I don't know if it's at the Netflix special or at the Rumble, but they gonna definitely have like a ladder match, they third match for both. I believe championships is gonna be hanged above the ring for those guys to battle it out. I feel like I won't be mad if Kevin Owens was to go over in that match. Now would they keep the Wing It title? I'm not too sure. That's still up for debate, but they got that match. Chelsea Green started the night off, the new United States Women's Champion, and then Michin intervened because Chelsea Green was talking her shit, and Michin. So it's looking like Michin got a possible rematch for that U.S. Championship belt. As far as the with the Street Profits, I don't know what they doing with the Street Profits. More than likely they're gonna be runner ups for the tag team championships because it's pretty obvious that the DIY was the ones that attacked the Street Profits that week. Especially since Mr. Caterer, Apollo Crews, was letting them know that they've been played because they pretty deadly told them that it was Tasma that did it, which we already know they didn't do it, which they end up having a match later in that night. But we already know that DIY caused them that match. I mean, attacked them backstage to put them on the shelf for like that 1 week or 2 weeks or whatever the case may be. And I didn't know he's pretty much still doing this bloodline versus bloodline thing. I mean, yeah, I know Drew McIntyre. He's on the tear. He's on the Revenge tour, or whatever the case may be. For anybody that team with the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, but the bloodline is Solo's bloodline is still causing attacks on Jimmy. No, what it was, Jay and Sami Zayn got attacked by the bloodline, and I forgot to mention that in my last video. Whatever the case may be. So I don't know where they going with that. I know we still don't got no Tribal Chief Roman Reigns on the scene. I guess they saving him for the Netflix special. That's excuse me. That's when we going to see the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns again. But SmackDown was a decent show. They teased another Money in the Bank cash in with Tiffany Stratton. I'm so sick of that. But it's pretty obvious that they're gonna have her cash in on Nia Jax sooner rather than later, because Tiffany Stratton they trying to turn her into this major babyface, but she pretty much already is because she's over with the fans. You know what I mean? So that cash in is definitely gonna happen soon. Maybe at the Rumble or something like that. Because I know the Rumble, the women's Royal Rumble is going to be crazy along with the men's. I'm not too sure when the Royal Rumble is. I think it got pushed back within the month of January, late January, maybe early February. Because then we still got the Elimination Chamber to worry about too. But besides the point, key points of the show. Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, like I said, they're gonna be in a ladder match. But KO did a sneak attack on Cody Rhodes, like stomping him out before he left the ring, and his neck and stuff like that. So we got Cody Rhodes selling his neck injury. I wonder if that's gonna play a part in a match, the ladder match that they're gonna have for that championship, which it probably will in some shape or form. Hell, I wonder if even Randy Orton is going to come back around that time, because Randy Orton been on the show for about about a month or two now, almost. So I wonder if that's gonna end with a Randy Orton, return with him, helping Cody, but in the end attacking Cody, which set up a match between Cody and Randy Orton somewhere down the line, possibly at WrestleMania. But it's a lot of mix up things that's possibly going to happen for WrestleMania. They still don't know what's going to happen with WrestleMania because you still got John Cena coming back, his retirement year of this year. It's just you got The Rock. That's we still waiting for him to make his reappearance again, but we still didn't see no appearance from The Rock or whatever the case may be as of yet. As far as Naomi and Bianca Belair, I don't know, man. One of them women definitely had something to do with Jade Cargill being on the shelf. I'm I'm going more so Naomi. I know a lot of people don't even throwing Bailey out there, but hell, they could have both did it, and Jade Cargill could have orchestrated. Because pretty much Nia Jax was putting on blast that night as well, saying that you didn't really want her around, Jade Cargill around anyway, because she was bigger, stronger than you, and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know where they going with that. I can't wait to see how they play that one out. As far as with who attacked Jay Cargill. Now, would Jay Cargill be back before the Rumble? That's still up in the air. We still got to get to the bottom of who attacked Jay Cargill that night, which is looking a little, like I said, I feel like Naomi did it. Hell, Naomi and Bailey could have did it together because they pretty much close. And like I said, Jade is close with them as well. I mean, excuse me, Bianca Belair is close with Naomi and Bailey as well. They've been close ever since. So who's to say she didn't, put them up to do it while she had her match that night to make it seem like she had nothing to do with it. So I don't know. I like how they playing that one out. So far, so good. We get into Monday Night Raw. We started the night off with the New Day. New Day still getting major heat. Then Jay came out and pretty much intervened in the New Day's promo, and he didn't really have much to say to them besides they suck. So New Day, I thought they was gonna attack Jay. I'm like, yeah, let them attack Jay. Let them beat him down, make a statement. But I guess they still saving the New Day statement maker possibly for Netflix special, because they definitely gonna end up having to make a statement at some point in time. Now we also know that they're gonna have a tag team match on the Netflix special against Ray, and I don't even know if it's the LWO, because now I'm hearing that Ray could be teaming up with Penta on his debut to take on the New Day, because New Day was pretty much trying to piece together like, who you want to tag with out of the bunch here. As far as the LWO with Dragon Lee and all of the other LWO members, which they names never stick to me because they really utilize like that. So, but Ray didn't really give much on it. So a lot of people speculating it's going to be Penta that's going to tag with Rey Mysterio on Netflix special debut of next week. But Lyra Valkyria and Io Sky had a great match. Them women had a great match that night, I ain't gonna lie. That was for the Women's Intercontinental Championship tournament. So now we got Lyra Valkyria versus Dakota Kai for the finals on a Netflix special to see which women is gonna go down in the history books as first Women's Intercontinental Champion. Can't wait to see how that plays out. But like I said, they had Lyra and Io had a great match. I ain't gonna lie, that was off the chain match they had. Sheamus and Louis Kaiser still beefing. Those guys got good chemistry with each other. As you for those of you that saw the attacks that they was lashing out on each other. So definitely going to see a rebuild up feud between those two guys. Those two guys work well in the ring together, so I won't mind seeing another match with between those two. As far as American Made and the Alpha Academy, we know with Otis and Chad Gable, that should have. I agree. That definitely should have happened months ago, like in the summertime. Like they just now picking that feud up between Chad Gable and Otis. Yeah, they definitely dropped the ball with that one. Them two actually had a great match, but the interference between American Made was just too much for Otis to deal with. So Otis ended up taking the L. Chad Gable caught him in the ankle lock, and he, once they, he laid down on it. Pause. So, once they lay down on that ankle lock, that's it. They ain't, getting out of that one. So they had a great match, but I'm still waiting to see how they gonna do American Made. I'm hearing that they may go to SmackDown to start fresh, which I agree they should. I'm kind of glad Chad Gable did go because I was a little skeptical about Chad Gable, and I'm still a little skeptical about what they're gonna do with him. Joey Starks and who she fought? Damn, Joey Starks and I forgot who Joey Starks fought. It's gonna come to me in a little bit, but she had a great match. Um, it was for the qualifying match for the women's Intercontinental champion. But I ain't gonna lie, seeing Punk and Seth freaking Rollins, they had a great promo at the end of the night. Oh man, CM Punk didn't waste no time coming at Seth freaking Rollins, you know what I mean? But shoot, Seth Rollins didn't waste no time either, man. He was going. That promo is definitely going down as one of the greatest promos of 2024. Them guys really said some things to each other that's being talked about as of right now. Like that promo shoot was crazy. CM Punk actually took the gloves off. He took the gloves off that night, man. I ain't gonna lie. Although with Seth freaking Rollins, man, they definitely took the gloves off on each other. It's definitely gonna be a better feud, I believe, between the feud that CM Punk and Drew McIntyre had. I think it's gonna be a way better feud. Remember, this feud was supposed to took place at last year's WrestleMania, but due to the injuries of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins, he got a little injured around that time too, around a little after WrestleMania. And CM Punk had mentioned that too. He said, "How's your knee? How's your back? How's your neck?" Yeah, I didn't even know Seth Rollins had that many crazy injuries. I know about the leg injury, the back, maybe, but the neck, I didn't know about the neck. That goes to shows what type of workhorse that Seth freaking Rollins is. He's definitely a workhorse, and he pretty much mentioned that to CM Punk, like he's a workhorse, like, and that's no doubt about it. Seth freaking Rollins was definitely a workhorse for the business when CM Punk did make his departure. CM Punk definitely mentioned that too. He held it down, but CM Punk, I know a lot of people got it confused what CM Punk meant when he said he loved where he worked, and stuff like that. What he meant was he loved working for WWE at the time, but he did not like working for Vince McMahon or whatever the case may be. A lot of people got it confused and thought he meant Tony Khan. Nah, he meant Vince McMahon. He said, yeah. He said, I hated the guy I worked for, but the guy that I hated loved you. Talking about Vince McMahon, and it seemed like Vince McMahon was making Seth Rollins his golden boy at the time, which wasn't like I said, which wasn't a bad thing because Seth Rollins, that run or whatever when Vince was and still there, and that run that Seth Rollins had was amazing. Like I said, workhorse. Like he was always defending the title like every month. He didn't really take days off or anything like that. So you gotta really shout Seth freaking Rollins out for that. He worked till his body couldn't work anymore, and that's pretty much what he was saying to CM Punk. But like I said, CM Punk wasn't really trying to hear that because CM Punk felt like, yo, I paid the way for you. I pretty much, if it wasn't for me, it wouldn't be no you. Pretty much, what CM Punk was trying to say to Seth freaking Rollins, because like I said, I didn't know it go as far as back as CM Punk, training Seth Rollins. I mean, I knew he, started the Shield, or whatever between for Seth Rollins, Triple Chief Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose, aka John Moxley at the time. But I didn't know he trained Seth Rollins as well. I had found that out myself. When the last promo that CM Punk did backstage in the interview, I didn't even know that, yo. So this feud go way back. It's definitely gonna be real interesting to see how it plays out between the two guys, CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins. But I'm this bloodline thing. I don't know where they going with this. Like I said, I know Tribe Chief from Reigns supposed to be at the Netflix special. Him and Solo Sikoa supposed to have a match for Ula Fauna, or whatever. But I feel like it's gonna be a swerve in that match. It's not gonna be no clean finish. It's definitely not gonna be a clean match because it's supposed to be a tribal combat match. So all best is off. It ain't no DQ. Anybody can interfere in the match. Hell, even the bloodline. Even though Solo say he gonna hold his bloodline back, and Roman hold his bloodline back. I see Solo going back on his word and having his bloodline interfere anyway. It's tribal rules anyway. Why not? And I see the same thing as far as with Roman, as far as with Jimmy and Jay and Sami Zayn, possibly. You know what I mean? But like I said, Drew McIntyre is on this tear where he just trying to go after anybody that team with the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns for how the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns did him. But yeah, you guys let me know what y'all thought. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I just want to end this saying again, Happy New Year's. I hope you guys have a successful and blessed year. I plan on having a successful, so blessed year this year. I'm gonna work very hard for you guys to get y'all better content. And y'all have a blessed day and stay blessed.